here in this.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Georgia State Dynasty. Last week, the Panthers were at home taking on the University of Louisiana Monroe, trying to stay undefeated at number 3 in the country, and they got the victory 42-21 to stay undefeated. But it moved them back to number 4 for some reason, and this week they're at home again, taking on Arkansas State. Can they stay undefeated against the Red Wolves? We'll find out next.
The Panthers have not only...
Smith and the Panthers will get the ball on offense. Smith having a monster year, 3 touchdown passes or more in every game this year so far. 1st and 10. Smith is going to hand off to Mark Barnes. He breaks a tackle, gets outside, 1st down and more down the sideline. Inside the 30, 20, 10, touchdown. Mark Barnes and the Georgia State Panthers, 75 yards on the first play from scrimmage, and the Georgia State Panthers have a 7-0 lead. Arkansas State comes out, and this catch on 3rd and 10 by Michael Ramirez will give the Red Wolves a 1st down. 1st and 10, Van is going to keep it, and then he will take off, and he's going to gain 23 into Georgia State territory. Bruce Van with the QB keeper. 1st and 10. Van fakes the handoff here, steps up, fires, caught by Maddox, but he drops it after getting hit. And that'll set up 3rd and 1 now for the Red Wolves. And Van is going to go down, taken down by Buck Holt there. And that is going to lead to a field goal. And we have our first studio update. Number 2 Oklahoma, also undefeated, losing to unranked Baylor right now, 10-7. We have a 7-3 game here as Georgia State takes back over. Smith's pass outside is good. Short of the marker, though a flag would come in, and it was a 15-yard face mask penalty, putting us up towards midfield. 1st and 10. Trevor Phillips with a catch after being bobbled, and he has a 1st down and 11-yard reception. 1st and 10 now. Smith back to pass again. Going over the middle to Terrence Flynn this time for 14. And another Georgia State 1st down. Smith from under center now. Look to pass once again. And again he's going to find an open man. Luther Madison, 17 yards down to the 11. From there it's a handoff to Anthony Gross. And he will go to the end zone untouched for the 11-yard touchdown. And Georgia State up 14-3 here, halfway through the 1st quarter. The Red Wolves take over, handoff to Boyd on 1st and 10. He's going to get the outside corner and get a 1st down and a lot more, 26 yards on that carry. 1st and 10 from there, and this time he's going to go down. Aaron Boyd stuffed in the backfield for a loss of 2. 3rd and 13 now for the Red Wolves. Bruce Van back to pass. He's going to shake off a sack attempt, find his receiver Maddox, who makes the catch and the 1st down. 21 yards on that play. 1st and 10, it's a pitch out to Booth here. He is going to get outside here, 1st down, and more inside the 5, taken down at the 3. 1st and goal for Arkansas State now. Pitch goes to Boyd, trying to get outside, but he is stuffed for a loss of 4. 2nd and goal now for the Red Wolves. Van working out of the shotgun, hands off to Boyd, and this time Boyd makes it into the end zone. 7 yards and a touchdown, and it's 14-10 Georgia State. Still in the 1st quarter as they take over. Smith will hand off to Stephen Leach. He's going to get outside here, 1st down. He's got the sideline, 50. Will they catch him? It's another long one inside the 20. 10, touchdown. Stephen Leach and Georgia State. 84 yards on that one. And we have 2 one-play drives in the 1st quarter and a 21-10 lead. Late in the 1st quarter, trying to get another playoff. We do, but we fumble it. Steve Smith fumbles, and Carter picks it up. He's going to return this one inside the 10, taken down at the 6. And that is how your first quarter would end. Georgia State on top, 21-10. A nice first quarter for the Panthers, but it didn't end exactly how they wanted it to. Arkansas State has first and goal, and Van's pass on first and goal out of the back of the end zone. Second down and goal now for the Red Wolves. Van hands off to Boyd, and Boyd is going to gain 2 yards. It'll be third and goal from the 5. Van working from the shotgun here. Quick pass to Hurst. It's caught, but no gain on the play, and Georgia State holds Arkansas State to a field goal. They get 21-13. Back to the Baylor-Oklahoma game. Baylor now on top 13-7. Georgia State hoping that lead holds up and they get the upset. Georgia State now back on offense here in the second quarter. Steve Smith going to take off on the read option and gain 7. Third down and 1 for the Panthers. Smith will hand it off to Anthony Gross up the middle, and he's got the first down and a little bit more, a gain of 8. First and 10 now for the Panthers. Smith under center will look to pass. Fires. Caught by Terrence Flynn. First down into Arkansas State territory. Very next play here. Smith under center will look to pass once again. Up the middle he goes for Lavelle Hampton, the tight end. He's got the catch for 16 yards and a first down. From the 19, Smith back to pass here. Drops back, lobs it up, and it looks like it's caught by Phillips, but they say he's out of bounds. It'll be third down and 10 now for the Panthers, working from the shotgun. Smith is going to fire over the middle for the end zone. Caught by Lavelle Hampton. End zone. Touchdown, Georgia State, and they take a 28-13 lead. And we have another studio update from the Baylor-Oklahoma game. Baylor on top 20-14 now. In the third quarter, can they get the upset and help Georgia State? Red Wolves take over on offense. Second and 1. Mitchell's going to get the handoff and get the first down out towards midfield. Second down and 9 now for the Red Wolves. Van back to pass, dumps it off to Johnson on the slant. He's got the first down into Georgia State territory. First and 10. Hurst in motion. Van back to pass. Looking, and he goes down. Sacked for a loss of 6. It'll be third and 6 later in the drive. Van working from the shotgun here. Will end up taking off. He's got the first down and more. Can he get the end zone? He does. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And it's a 28-20 game here late in the first half as Georgia State takes over. Smith scrambles out to his right and takes off downfield, first down, and gets taken out at the 38. Second and 11 on the drive now for Georgia State. Smith back to pass. He's going to step up, take off a bit, then fire to Luther Madison across the field, and they have the first down in Arkansas State territory. First and 10. Smith back to pass. Firing to the sideline, caught by Anthony Pendleton, and he's out of bounds inside the 35 of Arkansas State. Very next play. Smith will look to pass here, and he's going to fire over the middle. Caught by Terrence Flynn inside the 10. It's first and goal, Georgia State. First and goal play. Smith will work from the shotgun here. He's going to throw that one up, and it's almost picked off by Scott Jones. Deflected, incomplete. Second down and goal now for the Panthers. Handoff goes to Anthony Gross, and he's going to be stopped after a gain of 1. Be third down and goal now for the Panthers. Working from the 6. Smith back to pass here from the shotgun. Throws it out to the running back, Gross, and he's got the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. And they take a 35-20 lead here in the second quarter, and that is your halftime score. Arkansas State gets the ball to start the second half. They're holding tight here with the Panthers. It's a 2-score game, and the pass goes to Hurst, and Chad Hurst has a first down. Looking at the halftime stats here, Georgia State putting up some unbelievable numbers. 192 yards passing, 196 yards rushing. Those rushing yards capped off by 2 one-play drives that went for touchdowns. 2nd and 11. Van is going to get sacked for a loss of 8, and that's going to set up 3rd and 19 for the Red Wolves. Working from the shotgun, Van is going to step up, fire, caught by MaddenBallerz, but he'll be short of the first down, and that will force a punt. Georgia State will get the ball here for the first time in the second half. Smith, play action, finds Terrence Flynn. He's got the first down, and he gains 13. Very next play here, Luther Masson's going to get the fly sweep here, and this one's going to go nowhere. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for Georgia State. Smith is going to drop back to pass here. He's going to fire it up. Caught by Madison, wide open into Arkansas State territory. 24 yards and a first down. At the 39, Smith drops back to pass here. He scrambles out to his left. Will he take off? He will fire on the run, and it's caught by Lavelle Hampton. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe the throws that Steve Smith makes. Later on in the drive, it's 1st and goal from the 6. Smith back to pass here. Is going to fire, and it's caught by Terrence Flynn. Touchdown, Georgia State, and they take a 42-20 lead here in the 3rd quarter on that touchdown pass. Arkansas State takes over now, down by 22. Handoff to Boyd up the middle. He will gain 14 and a first down. 2nd and 4 now for Arkansas State. Van going to keep it, look to pass, fire deep, and it's picked off by B.J. Allen. Allen won't return this one far, but Georgia State has the ball at the 44. 2nd and 8 now for Georgia State as they take over. Smith will take off, and he will get the first down and more into Arkansas State territory, a gain of 17. 1st and 10. Smith will hand off to Mark Barnes up the middle. He has the first down up to the 25-yard line, it looks like, and he's closing in on 100 yards on the day. Very next play here, Smith will drop back to pass. He's got time, but he's sacked. In the end, a loss of 7, and that is going to set up 3rd down and 15 for the Panthers. Smith will use play action here, and he's going to fire down the middle of the field, caught by Luther Madison. First down inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal. Georgia State on 1st and goal. Smith will keep it. Wrong move, and he is going to lose a couple yards on the play. 2nd down and goal now for the Panthers. Smith drops back to pass, fires, and broken up by Clarence Guerrero. It'll be 3rd down and goal now for Georgia State from the 7. Smith drops back to pass here. Looking, firing, and caught by Lavelle Hampton. His 2nd touchdown catch on the day. And Georgia State extends their lead. And it's a final. Unranked Baylor defeats number 2 Oklahoma 30-28. That will hopefully help the Panthers. It should, as we have a score of 49-20 here at the end of 3 quarters. We enter the 4th and final quarter with a 29-point lead. The Red Wolves have the ball. They need to get something going immediately, and they get a catch there by MaddenBallerz to get a first down into Georgia State territory. 2nd down and 4 now for Arkansas State. Van looking to pass, will fire it up, and it's off the mark, incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 4 now for the Red Wolves. Van is going to keep this one. He is going to look to pass, and he's going to find Johnson over the middle for the first down catch, keeping the drive alive. 3rd down and 5 now for Arkansas State. Van back to pass. Will miss his receiver there over the top of his head. Incomplete, and it'll be 4th down. 4th and 5 now for the Red Wolves. Van back to pass, and his pass is broken up, incomplete, and it's a turnover on downs. Georgia State will take over, and the 2nd stringers will come in. Isaac Cole in for Steve Smith, and the handoff to Mark Barnes goes for 4 and a first down. 1st and 10. Cole under center will hand off to Mark Barnes, and he's going to get outside. Juke move, has the first down and more. Out to the 45-yard line. It's a 20-yard gain, and he's got over 100 yards on the day. 1st and 10. Cole back to pass for the first time, and his first pass is caught by Terrence Flynn for 13 yards and a first down. Very next play, Cole will hand off to Barnes up the middle. He breaks a couple tackles and gets a first down for Georgia State. 2nd and 10 now for the Panthers. Cole hands off to Stephen Leach, and he's going to break a couple tackles here. First down and more, working his way inside the 10. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 2.5-yard line, and that gives us a second running back with over 100 yards on the day. 1st and goal now for the Panthers. Cole's pass is going to be caught in the end zone by Matt Terry for the touchdown, and that one is going to seal it for the Georgia State Panthers. They run away with this one at home. Steve Smith, your player of the game, and Georgia State gets the victory 56-20 over Arkansas State. Taking a look at scores from other games around the country this week, Oklahoma lost. They were number 2 in the country, and we were hoping number 3 Ohio State would lose, but they won over Michigan State. Looking at the stats from our game today, Georgia State pretty much dominated this game. Over 300 yards of offense, rushing and passing. Steve Smith, the player of the game on offense. 4 touchdowns. B.J. Allen on defense with that interception late in the game. And Georgia State gets the victory, but they stay at number 4 even with number 2 losing. Rutgers at 7-0 jumps Georgia State to number 3. Ohio State number 2, Nebraska number 1, and Georgia State stays at number 4. We have some recruiting news. Nick Robertson, 3-star outside linebacker from Mississippi, coming to play for Georgia State. He's a 69 overall. He's someone we could develop here at Georgia State. We need outside linebackers, and we also get Andrew Thomas, 3-star outside linebacker from Florida, number 37 outside linebacker in the country. He is 69 overall as well. Both these guys we can develop, and hopefully they will one time be starters at Georgia State. So the Panthers stay at number 4 in the country at 8-0. The polls not impressed with our blowout win this week, I guess. Not enough. Rutgers jumps us in the polls. Coming up, Georgia State will be on the road against 3-4 Texas State. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.